nation of dragons, but that exactly. Even when Inazuma was, could it be?
Yes, yes. That look of surprise and excitement.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for... Oh, I have a feeling we're going...
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't need...
Yeah, that's definitely not your style.
All those obstacles we overcame side by side.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter the distance between...
Partings are inevitable, of course. But one thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here!
Already thinking about taking time off? Any excuse. But yes, you can count on us.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Ooh, great idea. We eat...
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. It's just that, because of their local custom, they're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard...
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around.
All right, I'm ready. Shall... Well then, traveler.
Bon voyage!
Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never... Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Where should we stop? Good idea! Finding people means we can learn information, and once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as... Come on! Let's keep following the road!
I won't hold you back. Neutralize! Everybody stand!
pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to...
But if you two leave,
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chance. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with
We barely had a chance last time, remember? Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is...
well, alright. I just wish I was stronger. But never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Utabiti, huh?
Well, if we do well this time, there's still...
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition.
Of course. Anyway... Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so sad, too.
Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yep, we just got to Natlan.
Oh, welcome! I'm Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame?
So, this pilgrimage, is that...
Oh, yeah! It's a competition the competition receives tons of attention. So if you place high, basically, the winners become here.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or...
Well, due to the sheer number of phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name bearers. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone with... Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning team...
Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams...
Sure am. Although, the key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's whatever... So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for... Yep, time for the next phase of our journey this...
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievable.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to...
It's all right. Really?
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever they don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength.
That's right. We always try to help people out.
A true advent. You guys are really special. You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right?
Learn from...
Yeah, you know. Like, just I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take...
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right. Get those people from earlier.
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be... I lose all the time. I'm used to it. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you... Thank you! Who would have... Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe. Hello! I'm Kachina, a member of the
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead. Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion, and also an important member of my family. He's saying hello.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you can...
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet. But that's Io and I go on adventures together. But he also... The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli Saurs, which are naturally fair. All Saurians have their own personalities, but... See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll be right back. No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new... This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell, but we hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets the Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety, I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna...
Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about, we show you our adventure?
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are... Huh. You're the Traveler, and your
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control.
Wait, is there something special?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the Chief, you guys must be even...
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Well, Kachina's still young, so... As for you, Kachina, isn't registration...
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go... I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick up...
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you...
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here.
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in...
Well, Natlan is a nation... You can think of an ancient name almost like a label.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name, by the time he fought in his last one, even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking...
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. As time passes, ancient names come to represent, in turn, the accomplishments preserved within it.
Just like me. But if I didn't know the stories of...
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any...
None at all. And that is precisely...
Think of it this way. If you become a...
Oh, Paimon gets it!
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock. The miracles of the past become the motivation, so there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand, as long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass...
Thank you, Chief. I'll get... Well, it's getting late. I've got... Oh, right. I'm not sure where...
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking?
Yep. And outside of competition season, of course.
Sounds like a plan then. What?
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are...
All right, we're off. See you. I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's not the case. Or...
You sure it's okay you didn't tell them?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy, but he's not as young as he used to be. And he's got some old injuries that still bother. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
Yeah, your teammates left you high and dry.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrim, we all grow up listening to stories about the heat, not out of a selfish desire for glory. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. It'll also be a great opportunity to... All right, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what...
You betcha. Beautiful.
Oh, since we're here, you might as well go...
Huh? You can get elemental power?
Oh, just you watch, Kachina.
Just what will we come across?
Huh? That's not right. Is the statue asleep or something? Huh. Shouldn't you be able to shoot fireballs or summon flame pillars by now? Strange. Must... Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me? Only if you want.
Take it away, Trap.
Wow! Different elemental powers! Wielded by a Let me give it a try! Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right! You really are something.
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of it.
Right? It's been ages since that day we...
Oh, before I forget, we've got a... They look like shiny little gems, don't they? I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be...
Woo! Paimon loves candy.
My pleasure, my pleasure! I've got...
You want me?
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some.
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. They only come in handy every so often. But hey, better late than never. Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on.
Yeah, that was so weird. It had
Actually, you know what? It could.
different how.
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time.
And that's not the case in Natlan?
Not at all. Every Pyral Archon in Natlan.
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible? You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then?
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually.
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon. Oh, I should also mention, The pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen... But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future...
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning.
It'll all work out.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things... sorry to disappoint, but only people from... Wait! You can use it too? How? That was...
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get rid...
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Well, aren't we looking lively today?
Oh, so it was just a friendly sub...
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here. He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlander.
What?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's... Oh, good point. Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
The higher the vantage point...
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to... Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one. And even chased off a... After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and with the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Oh, look over there! That's our destination! You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way.
That's true, especially considering his size.
supposed to meet some friends here.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost... Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and What the heck? That's a strange-looking song.
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
All right, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried.
Hello! Paimon's Paimon!
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina.
Oh, they went...
So you're saying you've been ditched? That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the aim.
Hey now. There's not a single person. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting...
The former is a battle of skill, a war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the Pride...
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes. And their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the terror. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing...
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really...
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't...
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, no matter how strong or experienced the warrior, in a situation like that, it's all...
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special... Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So...
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a
There's a world of difference between that. I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's always better than 1, right?
Oh, you mean us? You're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan.
But... what?
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find some...
Hearing you say that does make... Still, teams rarely contain more than 1...
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former...
Oh, I know. Just give me a second, you guys.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we...
Oh, yeah. There were flags.
Those are our tribal flags.
Why the sudden tour guide?
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan.
Fair enough.
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs. That just leaves the... If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show...
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for...
Mualani, you're back!
Everything's settled on my end.
They probably just didn't see any draw.
We're saying the same thing here.
Hello there. Here to register for the pilgrim.
That's right. I wanted to ask, though.
I'm sorry, but only people for.
You couldn't make an exception just this once?
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors. This is the fire that fuels the
Oh, so there's...
That was the initial purpose. Every participant, whether they win or lose,
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this.
Oh, so it all comes down to the content. Well, you can still enjoy the event from this.
That would be great! Tourists like us are Bill, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's Mind Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know...
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who...
That's also why ordinary people who emerge victorious in the pilgrimage aren't. It's for their own protection.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection.
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright. Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name can...
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated?
You have to think about it at the team level. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still...
Because every victory is a building...
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that. That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage, no one fights alone. That...
This all sounds...
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning as danger is always present. But together, we can move, not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab.
The realm of the Wyab? Does that mean the Wyab exists some...
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by... We call this realm the Night Kingdom. A mysterious, liminal...
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come...
You would do well to speak with reverence of the...
If you're done arguing, your registration... It all went fairly quickly, considering we... In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. All food and entertainment, but family and friends included. Which means you both...
Choose carefully.
Don't worry.
Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cost... Speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now.
Wait, isn't that a little harsh?
Nah, Kanich and Ahau are always like that. Everyone has their own unique... What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina?
I know. Everything's fine. I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to avoid...
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know, if they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, trust me, Kachina. The Wyab see something.
I just hope it's not the fact that I can take... Yeah, I'm on a 7 or...
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times, it...
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just... What if I don't even make it?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? Stumble, and I'll be there to get you back on your feet. I know you've never tasted victory, but...
Well, Alani... I trust you. I still don't know why the Lyup chose me to inherit, but I can't be the only bear who's ever felt.
Not to mention the fact that your ancient name has survived, and otherwise it would be lost to us by now.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
No. It should be the other way around. But still. Thanks, you guys. I'll win this time for sure. Oh, right. I should eat something.
Nice to see your game.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two. It's easy for people to only—
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hard—
Take it easy. You're
I'll pour you all some drinks.
She even travels with homemade juice.
Kachina's backpack is
That's true, but she definitely—
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already— And I have a feeling this is the one.
Why are you so sure?
Oh, no. I was just born
Mulaney's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden War.
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love to—
Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too. Of course! Just think about it, Traveler!
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm totally fine. I'm gonna get some meat in my system, then head—
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we need—
If only we had a friend who—
Alright, fine. We'll make sure you guys are up on time.
Attaboy. I knew you'd catch on.
So full. I'm so sleepy. I'm still a little worried about Kachina, though. Maybe we can help her out with her training. She did say she wanted to learn from us. Not that Paimon's gonna be doing much of the teaching.
Morning, Traveler. Morning, Paimon.
Looks like everyone's here right on time. Good to see that no one overslept.
Says the one who only made it because I was there.
How? Not so loud. You're—
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame now, don't we?
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them.
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless.
All right, moving on. How did you sleep last night, Kachina?
I had some nerves at first.
That's good to hear. Maybe you handle stress better than you know.
The competition's about to start. Did everyone eat something?
A little. Didn't want to overdo it.
Oh no, we were so
thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary. I'll treat you to something even better once...
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin.
Well, I'd say more, but that's the opening ceremony is what kicks everything off.
Don't you worry! Paimon's gonna cheer so loud.
Thanks, you two.
Well, we should get going. See you later.
Okay, bye-bye!
Attention, everyone! The tournament's about to begin. All spectators, please take your...
Ooh, that's our cue! Wow! We've definitely never...
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, you won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
The pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with a team. Each team will board a hot air balloon, which will land at a random location. Contestants must search for fire towers within the defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to eliminate. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battle. After many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers...
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine this. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victors. So
that's the Pyro Archon? Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to that conclusion? Yeah, but it would be kind of rude to bother her during the pilgrimage. We should wait for a better time.
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board.
Yeah, cool down!
Kick their butts, Itzna!
Go, Mualani, go!
You can do it, Kachina!
And the crowd goes wild! The hot air balloons are about to ascend. Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best good luck, everyone!
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. Let's head that way. We don't need to worry about it.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Just remember, don't hesitate.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it their all.
Ooh, a fire tower! And an unoccupied one from the looks of it. Be on the look...
Gina.
Looks like we've got ourselves
Let's
an
finish
easy
this
start.
Perfect timing. We've got to fight to generate contending fire in the first place. So let's go. Winner takes all, loser gets lost.
get blown away!
Let's round them up! Tide rises!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan, really leaving her competitors in the dust. Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row! What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
Oh, well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the grounds?
It's part of the tournament. You can't handle a few monsters. How are you supposed to repel the abyss? Why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves. Your skills aren't half bad. But I think I've got a good grasp of what you can do. Sorry, but not everyone can make it until the end. Your run ends here!
Let's ride!
Oh, watch the surfboard! Right here!
Kachina! We actually beat a legend!
Come on, don't just stand there. Let's grab the fire and go.
We have a new team pulling ahead! Mualani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win!
I knew someone would show up! Hand over the sacred fire and no one gets hurt!
Check this out! Best of luck! Let's ride!
Let's round them up! Out of the way or get blown away! Out of the way!
Would you look at this? 2 favorites for the win. Itzna and Unkunga have run into each other. Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
This mountain is huge. Is the next tower really all the way up there? It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there.
Ah, we made it! Great work, Kachina!
Glad I could help.
An empty fire tower. We're too late.
Darn it! So close!
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Ian-san from the Collective of Plenty, certainly living up.
Kachina, is that you? I'm sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me!
Hold it right there! That fire is mine! In your dreams, I think someone needs a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
They're going at it.
Well, I like to see here comes the knife. Hey, let's work together. Good idea. No way I'm letting them pull the rug. Let's go.
Let's shred, Sharky!
collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good. Come.
Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Wait, there's a spirit way over there. We can... ride it back. Oh, we really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spiritways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Milani.
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're already a great warrior. Oh, those were some steep curves. Not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally knocked over your piece of cake, then offered to take you spiritway surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well, and... Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
That's what I like to hear. Let's meet each other at the top and...
If your team has gathered enough fire, please...
Congratulations, Milani. Congratulations, Kachina. You've success...
Amazing. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Keep it up, Milani!
Kachina!
Kachina!
Woo! Kachina!
You two can take a short break while the team stage comes to a... After that, we'll proceed to the next stage of the competition. I wish you both...
You two are assigned to different lounge areas.
Solo battles next. And I was 3 wins short last time. Just calm down,
Hold it right there. This is the contestant.
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you related.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just...
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick.
Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this one.
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you. Don't just stand there. Get security over here now.
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about pick...
Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and square.
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon!
We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden these... You're not bullying Kachina.
Thanks, you guys. I don't know your names. But if you really want to it has to wait until after the tournament, though.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard, if this behavior persists, you may find...
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere.
No, thanks to you. Right.
That sounds more like it.
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary.
Some people are so obsessed. I hope you don't let him get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready.
That came up quick. All right, I'm coming. Oh. My next opponent is new to the is.
You must be Kachina. You know,
People told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. Well, anything you want to
I won't lose to you. I really want to earn a spot in the Night Warden.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And big.
Come on, you can do better! That's more like it. Again!
Congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now,
That's one down!
Where do you come from, kid? Think you've got what it takes to go to war? Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through me.
And you are...
You don't recognize me? Figures. Either way, once we face up... Hear that? The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's what I...
Mr. Chance!
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You've got what it takes, Kachina.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short...
Thanks for cheering me on, you two.
You were great out there! You faced a lot of
I don't think I did too shabby either.
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Milani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. But,
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. But I wanted to fight alongside you.
I did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get, but we just have to get past it. War is cruel, so I'm going to give this battle my all, Kachina. To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So?
I'll do my best.
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose...
You mean one of us is destined to win? I'll be happy no matter who wins. And I know you feel the same way, Kachina. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you after the match.
I've been training so long for this. And Moalani's help. Thanks for believing in me. I'll try...
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a longtime contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Moalani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Moalani, this one's mine!
Look.
Children of Echoes, Kachina! And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage have been decided. Put your hands together. With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty, with an explosive comeback 10 years in the making. Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior, Kibungu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children of Echoes.
Over here, Kachina! I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight.
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride for you, my brave warriors. Brave warriors. The following is an order, and also
as you command.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. Not that it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy
Sure! What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But she's got experience. Glory always comes with a risk. If victory was assured, she's not one to fall so easily. She bears the aim. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you? The people of the Springs live alongside the Kahola.
Looks like you beat me to it.
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventures that belong to the guild come from my...
Hey, first come, first served. You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, you were first. Still,
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
All right, let's pack up and head out.
Another chance to learn. Right here.
overruled.
Spin to win! there. So this is your...
See?
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another.
Wanna go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation.
Wow, it's so lively around here.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe... Now, let me show you around. Where? Shochiqui Cattle Records. Kalumchi. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits.
Wait, you want us to...
Oh, don't be shy. Come on. Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them...
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way...
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule?
Oh, wait, you mean...
There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have it. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so...
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not...
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything.
Relax.
Much better. How else would I have the... Hey! You over there! How many times have...
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's...
Run! Stop right there! You need a stern
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of... She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot spring.
It's just... During battle, she was impaled in the... The doctors managed to save her life, but they made... Abyssal power still exists within her body.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs, so that more... Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea...
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to end.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukau. You three seem
Oh, Mualani! You're back.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests.
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then through... Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course. How could you even think of pulling this? I'm a little busy right now, though.
Of course! Take your time. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience in you two... I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mualani.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys. Oh.
Yeah, it's so...
The first time I came to the hot springs, it was actually pretty funny looking back on it. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, so feel free to go for a swim.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea! You...
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't...
Oh, thank...
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know to bathe in a hot spring.
Hey!
All right, looks like you... Well, I've got to get going. That better not happen again.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember... Some people get dizzy.
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, but I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that... Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot spring. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad.
Well then, the more the merrier. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the
Mulani! Wait,
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
All right. Stop trying to... Now, where to start? Looks like the water... Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy.
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. Hey there, Yellowfast.
Well, if it isn't Mualani,
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone...
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a
Wow, that is a large order.
That's right. Keep this between us for...
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again?
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal.
All right.
Wow, that was amazing.
All in a day's work.
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever... I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when...
All right, that should be everything.
Let me see... Huh?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, so send her my regards.
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to Well, that's our shopping done. Let's head back. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice.
I would hope so. We spent all day... Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and...
Actually, why don't you two take a break? So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could... So, what do you think? Not bad.
It looks amazing.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not...
I see. Well, this could actually be a good thing. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn. All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you.
Yep, good night! Paimon's exhausted. Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party tomorrow, so let's head inside.
To arms, everyone! To arms!
Why?
Traveler, Paimon!
Mualani? What's going on? Where did all these monsters come?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive. Come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold.
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help. Need a surfboard?
Solidify!
Extract! Let's work!
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them!
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
But almost died. Tide rises!
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation. Need a surfboard? Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping. We were prepared for an attack.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pump.
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that'll... The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our...
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned...
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon.
Of course! We can't just sit... On behalf of the people...
Let's go. There's no time to... Off we go. Need a surfboard?
Mualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this. Thing. Off we go. Amazing! Need a surfboard? A little ambiance. I don't see any more monsters, so...
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but... Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Faster.
Off we go.
Lay the bed. Stabilize.
Reconstitute. Atea, what are you doing?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that I was in a hurry, so it...
Stop talking for now.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Atea took care of it.
All right.
Wait, no.
For me, right? I know.
Atea!
And you move.
Forget about...
The impurities in the element...
What? The crystal...
The anguish he feels. I also came across a tear...
Atea! Atea! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of...
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea! Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right? I just saw you purify Abyssal power from Atea. You're sure? Good. Good.
Thank goodness. You scared us all half.
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the Abyss. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember.
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt. That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh?
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water.
We think Auntie Atea's illness...
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone out...
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the Abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Hey,
Just going to get some. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box.
All right, sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. It's because my body isn't. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. The hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again. I wanted to...
You want to... You've never been resurrected. I lived, but yesterday, I was finally seeing you out there. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death,
I understand. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Just tell her...
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani!
Excuse me, what? Life is a journey.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon! Still, spending time here really has felt like the Kaholasaurs are so nice. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so yelling at some kids who got caught.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so...
Glad you like it. I was thinking...
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden War.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in. But don't worry, the team...
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was... Like, think about all those monsters
Relax, I get it. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is to... But through our long history of 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. That's right. Conria suffered greatly, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally... Even so, the effects of our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo... It was like each disaster was designed for a specific... Exactly. We now believe the Abyss has
And that's how it became so dangerous.
Yes, and that's why we've... Luckily, the problems left behind... Now every tribe is prospering.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. But I believe we will. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going anywhere.
Whoa, this place is packed up.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot it.
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inheritors of memory and those who grew alongside those who forged our own. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her.
What?
What is it?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected...
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than—
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got— Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your—
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person—
You!
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve—
Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this moment for no matter how daunting the situation. No matter how— We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse—
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not— To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrim—
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even— But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never—
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea— I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry—
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, So, what—
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in this—
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like— Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions—
Did she just act?
I believe she did. Let's go.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is— There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what— Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode—
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return?
That's not fair.
It's all right. I understand. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new—
You mean—
The Sacred Flame. The Foundation. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will— But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and
If we compare the two choices— Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand—
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kenichi,
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want—
You're saying it.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result, once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We have to find another way of strength. I understand your anger, Mualani.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars.
I've considered that, but the two events have without the chance to fight the Abyss. Pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and with fewer participants, the amount of contending fought.
So essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be devoured. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient... If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night King.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you. And
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing.
So, Hyman's the only one...
See, Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be... It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded...
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can. Besides, you're the ones... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flame... If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot spring. But don't worry. This talisman
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not...
You're right. Even now, the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in, as things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, but if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the... Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little.
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only so until our heroes are ready. I will...
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearer.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wayab have already embarked on their destined path. It is all we can do is
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then who? I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us? Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the—
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what—
Yeah. And how much does he know about
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. But I'm sure the captain has his own—
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again—
No. We're running— The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to—
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to— When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual... Kinich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain.
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must try.
Is everything okay, Ark?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flame. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head...
Okay, let's just keep climbing. I'm on really... What can you tell us about the Scions of the Canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour. That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
These clothes are the comfiest. Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries.
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night...
Rescuer? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there. The nature of battle is
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking...
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. So she's famous. Her younger sister Quichi's always...
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river. In that sense, the stone is like a...
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition.
Vichama? What?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malko passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery.
Thank you. We'll go...
Good luck.
anyone admiring this? Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you... No, if you really think about it, anything's
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. I'll help. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to...
Your friend? Oh, why not mention...
Yes, but I'd rather not get in...
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a... I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the Abyss will come surge...
Wow, you got all that?
I just picked up on the basic. I'll go find an open area and start...
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net...
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to...
By creating something tangible in our...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need one... Normally, you can only get obsidian from the...
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than... Hang on, Kachina. Hello. Do you have any
hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your...
Oh, the whole thing?
Oh, deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These... All right. That's it.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a...
Perfect. Is that the only one, though?
That might be tough.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stuff.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it...
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here. Here you go. By the way, I heard... How's he doing? Malco's been gone for
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out... 5 years ago, they both... But on the eve of...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going... It's just... Malco and the others... Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible I've tried convincing him to move forward. To stop. The Abyss has caused so much suffering. And so... Anyway, that's the...
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. Wait.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find... Go ahead. After Malco fell, I scoured. If I had been there, I would have been able to... I've always blamed myself.
But that happened several years ago. The Pyro Archon said all life within the...
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Stabilize! This is order!
Get back! Here goes!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
Vichama!
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power...
The Abyss is corroding his body.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power...
Hanging in there?
Malco. No! Why can't I?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away.
I already tried, but...
In that case, we have... Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone...
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hand?
Huh? This is...
Hey, not enough to swing a sword, but to save you. Too bad. I never thought I'd actually die on... Guess I have something to be thankful for then. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, but
A deeper pain.
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. For all these years, I regret.
Bichama.
I'm fine. Actually, when you asked for my help, I hesitated, but I also understood what, once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our... If I could do it all over that way, even if the outcome stayed... There are critical junctures in life. That's something I had to...
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her, and I intend...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to... Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off. Oh, and...
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like...
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna.
Honestly, it's just one thing after... They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't... It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not... She was afflicted with a rare disease when that strength of will pushed her to survive.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine.
Well, when Chaska finally returned...
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now it sounds like she still argues with Koichi.
That's partly my fault. Koichi...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when... Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming...
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but...
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's...
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in...
You bought off Uncle Wyna, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my...
Oh, I knew it! So...
This is important. If you were in my...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics.
All right, whatever.
You... What do you mean?
Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then...
But the person you become when you lose control...
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
I've also told you that
sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going,
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go?
Then support me.
So, that's it.
You two are something.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say...
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. According to Kinich, it's an...
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh? I see. Still, Lale's going to be a nightmare to... Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? Oh.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go—
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power?
That's why it has to be our little... Look, I wish I could offer it still. All you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf.
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san.
Archon, I'm sorry about before.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her...
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye.
Whoa. I've never seen this place.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, and physical items do a far better job of... Now, I still have some prep if you're curious about an item.
All right, we'll have a look. This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was... The powder still needs some time to settle. So, well, what do you think of my collection? Do you...
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, does every item hold a special memory?
That's right. The items in my... They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory.
At once? Paimon's not...
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your... Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way, take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very... The future is the same way. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee...
that does kinda...
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past. And while the Pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars, only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a... That's correct. At first, namely, a framework, By holding the pilgrimage. In addition, the sacred flame will grant.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little Sori. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing it really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry!
It's all right. No matter what others may say, my becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would. One time, we didn't close the door securely. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old.
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound, ancient name, take us to your...
Am I hallucinating?
Kachina! Are you...
Huh? I'm not seeing things.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured I was waiting for the YUP to send me back, but then this really struck. The YUP saved me. Even though its power is weakening, the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your... All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I feel so much better. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put your...
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do...
I'm... Still... I don't want you to...
All you need to do is place your trust in us. Just like you... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't...
Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion.
I know.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case she's... That face you just made.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much Eon-san. I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter us...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the fall.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental soft?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what these ruins have been abandoned for.
So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle after...
Why are you all...
It's the pre-adventure excitement!
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Solidify!
This'll brighten up the place. Allow me.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Overrule.
Gather.
Extract! Rest and revamp!
Totalize!
A little ambiance. This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance to Pyro Archon.
Yes.
We actually have... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer...
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance.
That's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world.
The terrain looks difficult.
Yeah, these floating black things...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise,
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I'm under the power of the stone. It felt like our soul... Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but you're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so be careful. This place is...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. You can't go wandering off. Stick close to me. How are we able to ward off attacks for the time being? We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
Don't scare Paimon like...
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It's certainly...
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina!
Honey?
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go!
Overruled!
Stabilize!
Reconstitute!
Hold the line!
This is where you come. Laid bare.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere. The YF's power helps keep me hidden.
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into... That was the Pyro Archon's theory.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Y. You can think of them like the body. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom, but if a proxy were to become severely...
Judging by the current situation, Still, we can't just leave the YF...
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina...
No, I'm fine. Just up ahead. I'll leave...
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. But that's because we want to help. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach...
All right. The sooner we get...
We've already come all this way. So we...
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong. I don't have much time left. If you're anything, so go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you forever.
You're a true hero.
No one...
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab?
So we were right. The contamination is already too... Alright, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that he tried to get... He would have You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me. No. I thought this naive... That is the tragedy of ancient names. The Pyro Archon. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone in...
You're right. Maybe, but you also couldn't be more wrong.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding...
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you?
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're...
Carving waves! Amazing!
Check this out!
The power of flame compels how brightly burns the truth!
Oh, chill out!
Carving waves!
A glimpse of the future!
Faster! Woohoo!
Off we go! Overruled!
Oh, we won! We actually won!
That's what he gets for underestimating.
Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely, this makes me so... unbelievable.
I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? My ancient name is... glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't...
Wait, does that...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so... Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. As isolated it took years' worth of scars, and lots of unnecessary suffering for me. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Only then will we have the... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 5...
I've heard that name before. You were the...
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that under the name Umoja, you shall unite...
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins. Even the tiniest spark of its blaze will become one with our even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong?
So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you...
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Okay, that should be enough. What?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient... I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an outstanding child in...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your focus on who you want to be. You are all... The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of...
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for us! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle! Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back!
The Pyro Archon's...
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the night...
So you're saying her...
Every great display of power.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a...
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do...
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night King.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned...
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of every move we make from here on...
Huh. There's a...
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions.
Thank goodness you made it back. Take a seat, everybody. I'll... All right, that should do it. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power.
Given the current situation, that...
Of course. I still...
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not just give it time.
I'm sure we'll figure things out between us.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction.
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact. Our looming destruction is not a recent development.
Mulan told us a little.
500 years ago, unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stayed. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long, and even then, it took centuries of. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more immediately after the war. Our calculations but at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our civilization was dying if we didn't bring the nation back together. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the—
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange— since the plan was mentioned in those memories, but there's still something I don't understand. Those
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro Archon is—
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to A god can extend a human's life by using But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. Only by dying before my time could I—
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss if the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance. The Pyro Archon— the goal was to reunite the people, and once a tribe was back to its full strength, the Chosen would then stand by my side.
So that means—
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja. The same one after your adventure in the Night Kingdom. I trust you—
So in other words, you always knew who—
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time the 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of—
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using again. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone— So, I've tried my best to help them from— Currently, Shilonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been— During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored with—
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan, and that's also why I haven't been able to take action.
But if you knew this whole time, what—
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too, or just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor—
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes—
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will— I can only trust in the— I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right!
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here help—
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending on their own. Each item's power is by burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fires. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was—
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the and then, it would only be a matter of time. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, if they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of—
Even when you put it that way—
There's no need. Remember the people and the events of the past are never truly lost. If you still have regrets, let them your deeds will become new legends, and—
Well, we'd still like to return—
Well, now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold and we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. All right.
When I was young, they attract people from all walks of life. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, even when they cause trouble. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribe The Abyss is a cunning enemy. My rage will never know absolute. But you came to me because you knew you could I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to... Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the... For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision, we will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes, even across time. We will...
Yeah, Mom's right. Well, oh, seriously though.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so... Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the
War forged the 6 tribes.
Who will be the one?
We are the inheritors of those who grew alongside those who forged our own destiny. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to No, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so...
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave...
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you... Her impulse to fight is extremely strong.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and...
What? Do you really have to go that far?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain. I appreciate the understanding and... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their... In the end, it's all the Abyss's...
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have...
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person.
I had no choice. My friend invited...
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the...
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do?
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure...
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was...
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to...
So, what up?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late.
Serves you all.
All right. There's no need, dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of this. They've agreed to let me learn from them. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler, and they too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion. Hey, please.
Ah, you're here.
How did you know? That's
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because the thought of telling them, abandon your families, and you could just as easily point out that imagine if I said, let's leave right now. I couldn't make them shoulder that. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your...
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the... Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel loss keenly. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am all... The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectation...
Yeah, doesn't that mean...
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes even if the future ends in destruction. And it's precisely because we humans cannot... This is a pivotal moment. We are... Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further here. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey.
Ancient names can...
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in the Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will...
Yeah, we can't just...
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. We've never forged an ancient name for an out...
My lord, We've received word that the pyro... Although your injury complicates things.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you, I must
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun... you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you